What made the KORG Trinity special when it was released? And is it still any good today? Let's take a look. The Trinity was introduced in 1995 by KORG. It was their flagship workstation that replaced the O1W. This one sported a new silver brushed aluminum chassis, looked like a spaceship, and it had a wonderful touchscreen display that made editing and sequencing so much easier. The Trinity was released in several different configurations. First, you could get a 61 key, 76 key, or 88 full-size keys. Additionally, you could get the Trinity Plus, which had the solo tri-board installed, which was the board from the KORG Prophecy. You could also get a Trinity V3, which came with the MOS board installed, which was the board from the Z1 synthesizer. KORG also released what they called the TR rack, which was a 1U rack mount unit. Any of the models with keys could be expanded to include a SCSI interface, which at the time was groundbreaking. You could also install the PBS Tri board, which was a playback sampler, HDR Tri board, which was a hard disk recorder option, and a digital interface TRI board, which added a word clock input and an ADAT optical output. And as we mentioned before with the Plus and the V3 models, you could also install the Solo Tri or the MOS Tri boards aftermarket as well. Here are just a couple of the features that made the KORG Trinity very special when it launched. The touchscreen that KORG put on the Trinity was revolutionary, and in fact, every full-blown workstation that's come out from KORG, and probably all the major manufacturers since that time, have included a touchscreen. Now, by today's standards, obviously this one's a little antiquated. We're used to our cell phones and tablets being a lot quicker than this. But to just be able to efficiently get under the hood and do your editing, this is still a great interface. Another new feature on the Trinity series was the addition of a ribbon controller just under the 4-way joystick. You could assign most any parameter of a patch to this controller so that you could modulate that sound in real time. And it gave you another level of performance. A few of the features of the Trinity, what made it special back in the day. And so you may be asking yourself, well, is there any value to that machine at this point? And I would say yes. In addition to just being a very solid workstation, it has some very great sounds in it. It's so easy to program with the touchscreen, as we talked about earlier. I've really spent more time working on programming on this machine than I have really any other workstation. That's not to say that I've done a lot, but I'm still learning about programming, and so hope to continue to do that. But I just wanted to share with you right now, I'll share 6 patches that I've come up with, and maybe that will help you decide if you think the Trinity is still worth it, some 27 years later. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Take a listen to the patches. Let me know what you think in the comments, and hope to see you in the next one. Thanks a lot.